Hello, my name is Jorge Canales. I will be majoring in civil engineering, and the interesting fact would have to be that I received surgery for my ACL 3 months ago. Today I'm going to be responding to question number one, which states, what is the central topic of Obama's address? Does he make a persuasive case for public service? Are there relevant issues he fails to confront? If so, what are they and how do you think they should be addressed and handled? The central topic for Obama's speech address is based around persuading America and especially America's youth to do something for their country, to give back, even if it's only their time. He makes a persuasive argument by mentioning the Peace Corps and civil rights movement that were happening while he was growing up, and how teens and America's youth at that time viewed it, how they risked their lives for change. And he transitioned to mentioning present issues such as global warming and other community issues, and several of their effects. He addresses the main ones. He focuses around problems in the community and global warming. And I think there are more issues that he failed to mention, but they would all fall under the same two topics, which is global warming and community issues. And those aren't the only two topics. It's just the ones that jumped out at me. But I feel like he fails to mention what he would do about them, how he would try to fix them. For example, the global warming issue could be handled by suggesting carpooling or bike riding to work, to school, to events, to anywhere. Cutting down on car use, focusing, say, running all your errands in one trip. Trying not to use your car for little drives or ask someone to pick you up and both of y'all pitch in for gas. Trying to reduce the polluting factories' hours of when they're actually running, lowering that pollution. And probably the biggest resolution would be recycling. Nowadays, papers made from recycled materials, pencils, books, everything. Well, not everything, but there are several items nowadays that you could buy. They're brand new, but used from recycled recycled trash and paper and anything plastic bottles. The speech was 8 years ago. At the time, I wasn't really into listening to the speeches and I don't know, being a part of the community like I am now. And I didn't have a chance to hear it back then. But now that I read it and I look at today, how things have changed. I mean, it's changed a lot. Like back then, me and my family, we weren't into recycling or like trying to limit the pollution we do. And since I want to say like 2 years ago, my mom really got us into recycling, to separating papers, to going dumping the papers in the recycling bins at Worsham Elementary or at MacArthur. Also the bottles. My sisters love collecting bottles to put them in the bag and recycle them. Um, she also tries to focus the errands she has to pay her bills, to pay everything she can online, and the few things she has to go out, she bundles them together into one trip. And always, the windows are always open at my house. My mom always says, "Why is the TV on when you're not watching it? Turn it off, or turn off the lights, turn off the fan, turn off anything you're not using. Unplug your chargers, unplug the computer charger, the phone charger, and open your window. It's fresh outside." I mean, saving energy. That's what she's focusing on right now. But I mean, one person isn't gonna change it. My mom isn't gonna change it. Our family's not gonna change it. Even my community won't change it. It's we all have to pitch in together. We all have to put in a small amount. Plus, the population is growing fast, so I think it would only be fair to prolong the environment we have right now. It's peaceful. It's probably not great. We got terrible weather down here in Houston, but it's a good environment, and we should prolong it not for ourselves, but for us 10 years down the line, and not just for us, for our children and our grandchildren. And we have really good living conditions, but it all has to start somewhere. And one person doing it, then another person's gonna start doing it, and then it'll just become a domino effect. Then the whole community, then another community, then the whole city. But so it needs to start somewhere. Thank you.